everyone, welcome back on the channel. Welcome to this new HAYWIRE Battle Report. In today's mission, something a bit different. So here, the goal of the mission in today's video is that this is my CIA compound that has been spotted by the insurgent force, and they are attacking the compound. A bit inspired by like the 13 Hours movie. So, for me, the goal is that I'm going to start deploy in the compound. My force going to start inside the building with a couple of local force fighters guarding the perimeter. And at the start of each turn, there will be 3 threat tokens that are going to be placed on a random spawn point. And they will all, the alert will be raised right at the start, so they will know where I am, they will hunt for me. On my side, I need to pack any critical intel that are on the 2 buildings. So I'm going to start in those 2 buildings, and to pack the intel, I need to interact with what's inside the building for 4 turns. So at least I need to stay on the board for 4 turns, and maybe turn 5 I can grab the vehicle and try to escape. But yeah, that's if I survive that long. So for my team, I have quite a bit of guy today. So here I have my team leader, here I have my combat lifesaver, like my medic, I have my assaulter with an SMG, I have my sniper here, I have my gunner, I have a deniable asset with that AK, and I have an advisor. And here on the back, I have some local force. So I have 3 local fighters plus 1 enforcer. So that's like the basic insurgent that we hired to protect the compound, and we'll see if they do a good job. For the support, we have a switchblade swarm. So we have a small drone here that might be helpful, and we have also a tactical retreat. So that's it for the setup. I'm going to place my guys on the table, and we are going to see how that kind of scenario plays out. So here I have 2 local fighters on the roof of this building and 2 on the roof of this building. So guarding a bit the perimeter. My team, they are all going to start inside the 2 buildings. I'm going to leave the medic to grab the intel, and I'm going to, the second guy that will grab the intel, the stuff, the computer, will be my deniable asset. Everybody else will start to get out of the building and start to take some shooting position. I have an advisor that gives better chance to fight to the local fighter, so the advisor, I'm going to put him in that building. For the other, we'll see later. So here, turn 1, we right away have 3 threat token that spawns. So I'm going to take 3 dice, I'm going to roll those 3, and there is 1 on spawn point number 1, 4, and 5. So 1 spawn over here, 1 spawn there, and 1 spawn here. So yeah, actually all pretty close to the entrance. So we already saw that there is 1 there as well. There is 1 here on the back, and where is the last one? Which one do I forget? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is number 6? And number 6 is over here. There is spawn over here, so a bit hidden, not like right in line of sight of the guy on the roof. So that's it for the setup. So now we can right away jump onto the player phase. One thing is that for the enemy that spawn on the threat token 1, 2, and 3, when 1 spawn there, if multiple enemies spawn, one of them will arrive always on the roof next to that entry point. So 1 will arrive from this door, just to add a bit more variety. They will take cover, and I'm just going to adjust a bit the rule so it's a bit more realistic, with enemy taking like nice shooting position over here. Same thing here, they could shoot from behind the antenna to my guys. So yeah, that's about it. So now let's roll to see what we have on those 3 threat tokens. So I'm going to roll first for this one, and here we have a 15, so we have some enemies, straight level 1, 15, 1 fighter, 1 rocketeer. So 1 fighter, I'm going to grab the one that has rocket on his back, and I'm going to grab this other guy here. So 1 fighter, 1 rocketeer. I hope to not have a lot of enemy on turn 1, because I don't have a lot of fighter in a good firing position. So this one here, 5, so this is nothing, and the one here, the 1, and the 1 will be 14. 14 is 1 fighter, ooh, 1 advisor. Advisor are dangerous where they are, that's those guys here. I'm going to grab this one and this one here. So I'm going to have the advisor start over here and the fighter that start on the ground. Okay, so that's already interesting. So they spawn at the start of the phase, but I can deal with those, hopefully. We'll see. So let's jump onto the player phase, and now I'm going to, well, it was still part of the player phase actually, because I spotted them in the player phase, so now I can start to fire at them. So here, let me just check. So yeah, the advisor here is actually in a pretty good position. So he's completely in cover, but I can still see him with that fighter here. So that local fighter here, it's a bit hard, because I have 2 local fighters here. Both of them can do 2 shoot action, but there is those guys, they will fire rocket. The rocketeer is very dangerous. The advisor is very dangerous, very lethal as well. So I think I'm going to fire first at the rocketeer, mainly because he's not in cover, so I have a lot of chance I have more chance of killing. So I will take this guy, I'm going to activate this one. This one is going to fire at the rocketeer. There is some distance, so I'm going to roll only 1 dice. My local fighter are not super good. Oh, actually, I have forget to change the stats, so the enemy doesn't have those stats. Not the enemy, like the basic fighter. Let me check their stats. So yeah, that's way more realistic. The Enforcer is one of the new class. In V3, I'm adding 4 new classes in the tier 3. But yeah, that first one is a local fighter. I'm going to fire 1 dice hitting on a 10+. And a 20, perfect. So the rocketeer is already dead. Now I'm going to fire a second time, firing at this guy. He's also not in cover. So same thing, 10+ and a 5, that's a miss. Now I'm going to, let me check if with the advisor, where is my team? Is it over there? Can focus? Ah, nice, my enforcer, which is the guy straight in the middle of the screen. Sorry for the blurriness of the picture. Actually, yeah, the advisor spawned right in front of that guy. So I'm going to fire with my enforcer. Same thing here, firing, the enemy is in cover, so it's going to be a 14+. First time, it's a 7, that's a miss. And actually, it's not a 14, he's in cover and he has a body armor, so it's a 17. And an 8, so 2 miss, that's 2 suppression points on this one. I'm going to activate my fighter here. My fighter is going to move up to here and is going to fire also at the advisor. 1 shot and a 2, that's again a miss, but it's 3 points of suppression, so he is suppressed. Yes, suppressed. So now I'm going to activate this guy. This guy, he can see the this one, but there is a bit of cover because like he's not directly on the edge here, and there is a bit of the vegetation, all of that stuff. So I'm going to fire a first time hitting on a 14+, and by the way, I'm firing at this guy here. So 14 plus, it's enough to kill this one. So this one is dead. I'm going to leave the dead body. I might have enough miniature. And with the second shot, I'm going to enter Overwatch. Because I'm expecting the enemy to move. So that's for the guys that are in good firing position. So now I'm going to leave Combat Lifesaver and Diable Asset inside. I'm going to... Oh, I'm stupid. The Advisor, he has the... Mentor, local fighter within 3 inches of the Advisor may reroll one failed combat action. I should have moved the Advisor out of the building first. But yeah, that's too late. Let me grab the ruler. So, the Advisor was inside this building, is going to do a first move. He arrives at the bottom of the stairs, and the second move will bring him up the building where I put him. So he will arrive over here. Now I'm going to do the same with all my guys. So who I want to put where? So let me first split the team. So let's say those two were also in this building and those two were on that building here. So there is an entry on that side. And actually... Yeah, now let's place also more this way. Yeah. So now for the two others, I don't want to put everybody here. But still I have like 1, 2, 3. I have 3 threat tokens on that side. I could need like one more on this roof, so I'm going to take the gunner. The gunner is going to climb up there too. And use his 2 action points. Now my assault class, he has grenade. Do I want to take them out of the facility, or should I wait? Because the problem is that I don't have good line of sight, for example, on this point, on the one on the back. But moving them out is pretty dangerous as well. We'll see. So here, there is one door over here, so I'm going to take my sniper out. He's going to do a first move up to here, and then a second move up to here. And I'm going to do the same thing with my team leader. He's going to arrive just behind my sniper. So now I have just my assault class left. What do I want to do with that assault guy? I need to put him in that building. I don't have enough good firing guy on that building, so 6. So first move up to here, second move up to there. Problem is that he has an SMG, so not a lot of range. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, he will take care of the enemy that spawn over here, maybe. We'll see. Well, anyway, that's the end of my turn. We jump onto the enemy turn. So this guy, he has line of sight on this one here. So what do he do? Is there an enemy in line of sight? Yes, proceed to step 2. Is the fight yes, and use 2 action points to do 2 is he in cover? He's not really in cover, so he's just going to advance and stay close to the wall, and from there he's going to fire. One shot hitting on a 15 plus. Oh, close. That's a 14. So 14, that's 1 point of suppression on this one. I have a second guy to activate for the enemy. It's my the advisor here. So let's have a look at the advisor. For an advisor, is there an enemy line of sight? Yes, proceed to step 2. Is the enemy within 12 inch? It is not. 12 inches because of the throwing frag rule, and he is not. Is the foreign advisor in cover? Yes, and he has 1 action point, and he just fire at the closest threat, and it's this one here, the same guy that has already been fired at. Yeah, better stat. So he fire and my guy is in cover, so it hit on a 12 plus. Single shot hitting on. Oh, that's a 12 plus. Damn, we already lost one guy. Well, he. Yeah, forget, he is not lost. He received 1 point of damage. He's one of my guy. He received another point of suppression. So he's injured, but not completely lost. Yeah, my bad. So that's it for this turn. We jump onto the civilian turn. Civilian turn move up to 12 inch to the closest cover. So this one here run up to here. This one here, where do they all run? Let's say that they run over here and past this door. Same thing for this one. They hide in the construction site. And all of those, yeah, they are just going to run away. So this one, yeah, let's say he's just going inside this building and we don't see him anymore. And this one is going to go behind that building, and this one is going to escape the board. So we don't have that much civilian to worry about for now. So now, 3 new threat token arrive. Turn 2. Turn 2, we have first, let's see the Fog of War card. On a 6, it's a 5. No Fog of War card. So now we jump onto turn 2. I'm going to mark the current turn. And we have 3 new threat tokens that arrive on spawn point 2 and 2 on 6. So spawn point number 2. It's over there. It's over there. I don't have any guy in line of sight of that threat token, so we need to move one before we can reveal it. And the 2-6 are actually this one. And same thing here, I don't have line of sight on what's spawned there. So we'll need to have some guy in Overwatch this turn. So that's it for the spawning of enemies. And we can jump onto the player phase. So by the way, those guys, they interacted already in the first turn. Basically, every turn they are inside, they are packing the computer, the hard drive and all that. So they do that for 4 turns, so turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Starting at turn 5, they can move out and we can take the car and evacuate. So yeah, let's jump onto the player phase. So I just check if the advisor was in line of sight of my sniper, and he is not. I need to do a first move up to here. And well, let's just imagine that he has his sniper equipped, sniper rifle and not the pistol. So I'm just going to move him here and he's going to fire at the advisor. So the sniper has the dope. The first time this model does a named shot, it costs 1 action point. So because the sniper is equipped with a sniper rifle, with a scope, he can roll 2 dice. And when doing an aimed shot, instead of using the checking like if the enemy has a body armor or is in cover, you always use the easy stat. So it's 5. I need a 5, and here I have a 6 and a 16. So both rolls are good. So this guy is killed by my sniper. So that's it. On this side, now I have this guy to clean. My guy that is injured, I'm going to move him away from the roof to try to heal him maybe the following turn. Actually, he won't be able to move out, so I'm going to leave him in cover over here. I'm going to move with my machine gunner. He's going to move up to here, the machine gunner, and he's going to fire also 2 dice. The enemy is in cover, so the gunner hit on a 9 plus. A 3 and a 10. The 10 is enough to kill this one. Yeah, I think it's maybe easier if I remove all the dead enemies. So that's it for now. Now we need to reveal some of the enemies. So let's grab first. I'm going to activate the enforcer here. He's going to move on the back. Look at that threat token over here so we can reveal what we have there. We have a 7. 7 is A civilian, okay, so that's great. We have nothing to worry about for now. So I can remove it. I would like, yeah, I don't have a drone. I have nothing to be able to scout those 2 threat tokens, so I need for them to arrive close to me, so that's a bit of a shame. But that's what I'm going to do. I have 1 local fighter here, he's going to turn. I will take my advisor, he's going to move over there too. And both of them will enter Overwatch. Next, I'm going to grab those 2 guys here. They will be useless there, so I'm going, basically I want to have line of sight on the threat token, so I'm going to move 1 over here, going to move this one in Overwatch 2. My assault is really useless here. I'm going to move him down, and so he was there. First action is going to move, arrive at the door. Second action, well, I'm going to leave him inside, but if something spawns here, he's going to move up to here and engage. So that's it. For now. Removing some of the dead bodies. I just have my squad, my team leader to activate. Empower support threat assessment. Oh, he could give one of his action points to somebody else, but again, nothing really nobody to fire at for now. So yeah, let's move him over here and enter Overwatch there. So that's it for me. We jump onto the enemy phase. So during the up 4 phase, those 2 threat tokens will move towards me. So this one moves 6 inches. We can reveal what we have here. This one do the same. This one will be just in cover under the arch. So yeah, cover, but let's roll for the first one and then the second one. So the first one is a 9. The 9 is an enemy. So the first one is 2 fighter. So let's grab 2 fighter here. They arrive in the middle of the street here. And the second one is, what do we have here? It's a 5. The second one is a civilian, so nothing again. I'm going to simply remove it. So yeah, I'm just going to assume there is a civilian over here. So I'm not going to throw a frag, but I'm going to fire with my guys that are both in Overwatch. So my advisor, he has the mentor skill. Local fighter within 3 inches of the advisor may reroll 1 failed combat action per turn. So that's what I'm going to do with my local fighter. He's going to fire at one of the insurgents. He's going to fire once, and he's going to hit the enemies in cover. So he hit, that's the local fighter, he hit on a 14 plus, and that's a 14, perfect. Even don't need to roll like the mentor skill from my advisor. And now I still have my advisor that is ready to fire. He's going to do the same thing, rolling 1 dice, hitting this time my advisor hit on a 9 plus, the enemy is in cover. And that's a 6, so that's not enough to kill him. So the enemy is there. The enemy now can return fire. Is going to fire once at my local fighter, which is the closest target. Hitting, well, the 2 is not enough to do anything. So that's just 1 point of suppression on me. So that's it for the enemy phase. We jump onto turn 3. Turn 3, we have a Fog of War, this time on a 5. And it's a 6, so we have a Fog of War event card. Sniper, randomly... Oh, that's maybe dangerous. Randomly select one of your models. This model is immediately targeted by an enemy fire using the medium combat stat. Place an enemy sniper at a window. Oh. Ooh, that's bad. So we have an enemy sniper. So I'm going to take this one. And this one, I'm going to place him over. Yeah, I'm going to place him over here, just because it's a really cool spot for an enemy sniper to be. So now let's roll to see who is going to target. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So 1, 2, so it's going to be this roof. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 is going to fire at this one. The enemy sniper, so let's grab the card from the sniper. 12, you need a 12 plus to be able to hit that one. And it's a 20. Oh, 20 is a kill shot. Well, not a kill shot, no, it's a kill shot. Yeah, it's indeed a kill shot. When you do a successful combat roll, you do 1 point of damage. When you do a 20, the 20 gives a second point of damage, so that's 2 points of damage, it should be down. But since the enemy is using a sniper rifle also gives 1 more damage point. So basically, this guy is killed immediately. Oh, just fire on his back, and yeah, that's... Damn, I lost one guy. At least it's a local fighter, so it's not one of my tier 1 team. So yeah, we'll need to take care of him. Oh, it's a cool Fog of War card. It's a... Well, no, it's a cool. No, I love that it arrived in this game, like on the roof. It's just perfect scenario, perfect event. So that was the Fog of War. Now we have 3 threat tokens that arrive in addition. 2 on spawn point number 3 and 1 on spawn point number 4. So, oh, we have 2 over here. Oh, nice! So basically, the sniper killed the enemy that should arrive, well, where he was watching, so I don't know in advance what we have here. Oh, that's like, if it was a player that was playing against me, I would have thought that that's a very smart move. Like we just try to cover what will spawn there, and again, it's just completely randomized. So yeah, just a funny coincidence. And the other one spawn on spawn point number 4, which is over here. Oh, so we have a big wave arriving from this side. So that's it for the spawn. I can right away reveal this one because I have my gunner that has line of sight. So we are at turn 3. So we have a 5. A 5 is still civilian, so nothing spawn here. And for those 2, we don't know yet. Okay, so that's it for now, and we can jump onto, the player phase. So jumping onto the player phase, the first thing I want to do is reveal what we have on those 2 threat tokens. So I'm going to activate my Enforcer here. I know he's good firing position for the sniper, but yeah, it's not going to use him to target that one. I'm going to use one of the tier 1. He doesn't have a lot of chance to kill him, so he's going to move, revealing those 2 threat tokens. So here we have 2 group of enemies, 14 and 17. 14 and 17, we have at the turn 3. 14, it's 1 fighter, 1 rocketeer, so 1 new rocketeer and 1 fighter. So I'm going to grab those 2 here. And next we have the 17 is 3 fighter, so lots of fighter arriving from there. Like I said earlier, one of the guys here will spawn on the roof here, and the others will just move out of the building, all from this spawn point. Okay, so that's pretty dangerous. We'll see where they are going to breach, if they are going to move to the entry or try to go to the door here. Actually, I don't have in the rule book some rules for enemy to breach in a locked door. So I'm going to house roll some stuff. They are going to kick the door until it's going to be open. So yeah, we'll see. So that's it for now. So, well, my enforcer will fire at the rocketeer. He's going to fire, is it within 6? I don't think so. No, it is not. So he's going to fire 1 dice, hitting on a 10 plus, yes, 19. So the rocketeer is killed, 3 fighter left. Well, that's, he won't have a lot of, we'll see if he's lucky. One thing that is great with the Enforcer is that he has the Battle Hardened skill. This model can't be suppressed. It can still be pinned, but can't be suppressed, so that might be helpful exactly for today. So now we need to deal with the sniper. The sniper is in a really good position to fire at us, and one of the problems is that my sniper, he just have the antenna exactly in his line of sight, so he don't see anything. So I'm going to activate first, we can remove that threat token on my team leader. I'm going to activate my team leader. My team leader is going to stay here, or maybe not. No, he's going to turn. He's going to give one of his action points to the sniper. Well, let's fire first. I might be lucky. The sniper is in a good firing position and is behind cover, and one of the things I'm introducing for victory is that the sniper has a body armor, so it's always harder to hit them. So the team leader need a 13 plus to be able to hit him. Oh, boom, boom, 20. Okay, 20. Well, that's a very lucky shot. So yeah, not all things can go wrong. So that's a first shot. So now, what else can I do? I think I will bring my team leader to the opposite side just to be able to see what else will spawn on that threat token. And now. What do I do? I will move this guy down. The idea is to bring him to close to the medic, so when the medic has finished his packing stuff inside, he will move out, heal him, and after that we are going to move out of the area. And I'm going to do nothing else with the rest of my team. So let's put everybody here in Overwatch. Same thing for my medic, because I need to wait to see. Oh, actually, no, let's do that with the sniper is going to move and enter Overwatch here. So, or maybe more here. Yeah, let's do that. So now we jump onto the enemy phase. So those enemies here, first one is already in cover. He has line of sight on this one. He's not within 6, so he's going to fire 2 times, hitting on fighter. The enemy is in cover, so it hits on a 15 plus. Oh, we have 18. The 18 is 1 hit. 1 hit. He doesn't hit, so he received 2 suppression points, but he won't be affected for now. Now the second one here is going to move closer to the wall just to be in cover. He's going to fire, hitting on a 15 plus, and it's a 12, so it's not enough, but he receives 1 more suppression point, and this one do the same. He move here and he fire. One shot hitting on a 15, it's a 9, it's 4 points of suppression. And then we have this one that is on the roof, is going to advance over here behind the antenna and the balcony. And I think here we can't see the sniper just because of that thing exactly in the middle. So the sniper doesn't see this insurgent. The insurgent move and fire 11 plus. So that's a total of 5 suppression points plus 1 injury. The advantage again is that because he has the Battle Hardened skill, he's not affected by that until it reaches 6, and he doesn't. So good. So that's all those insurgent fired. Oh, something I forget. Something I forget is that I had this guy in line of sight. So instead of entering Overwatch with those two, I'm going to fire, starting with my local fighter. He's going to fire, hitting on a 14 plus, and that's a 19, so it's enough to kill that insurgent. And I'm going to leave my advisor in Overwatch. So that's it for the up 4 phase. Nothing else happened. We jump onto turn 4. Turn 4, we have a Fog of War card on a, not this die, on a 6. It's a 1, so no Fog of War this turn. 3 threat tokens spawn again. Ooh, double 6 plus a 3. The 3 is, it's again over here, so we have one guy in line of sight, so I can right away reveal what we have here. And it's a 14, and is another fighter, another rocketeer. Lots of enemies spawning from this area here. We have 2 other threat tokens that spawn on spawn point 6, and we don't see what spawn for now. So jumping onto the player phase. So the enforcer here, realistically, I would expect him to move just because he's going to get shot at. And in a campaign kind of scenario, I would like to keep my guys alive as much as possible. If I really don't care, I'm just going to aim for the Rocketeer just because it's the biggest threat. But let's imagine that for now, I don't really care. So I'm going to, well, let's imagine that I care actually. So I'm going to move him out of the roof because the roof is just too dangerous. So he's basically here in the middle of the stairs. So I'm going to place him with the dice, the suppression dice. So now that's going to be a challenge. What I'm going to do is that for every insurgent, I'm going to roll a die on 1 to 3, so that's a civilian. On 1 to 3, they are going to go in that direction to the main door. 4, 5, 6, they are going to go to the back door. So at least it's randomized. Yeah, so that's my turn. What else can I do? If they move, not sure they will arrive up to here this turn, but the enemy over there will probably arrive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a bit back my advisor, entering Overwatch. This one is going to move here in Overwatch, and my guy with the machine gun is going to move here, entering Overwatch as well. So they are all 3 in Overwatch. Now I'm going to move the antenna. I can't basically. It's removable, so I have flexibility when setting up the board. But because of that, yeah, I can't just move him here. I want to have line of sight on the door, but I don't. My sniper has one actually, so I might. Yeah. Let's. Oh, I know. Oh, I have the solution. Hell yeah. My leader will call a switchblade swarm. Deploy 3 loitering munitions that can each target a different vehicle or enemy model. The target must not be located inside the building. Target model is killed. So basically, I can kill directly 3 models without any dice roll. There are a couple of supports that are similar but not exactly the same, and the switchblade storm. So basically there were 3 loitering ammunition that were called once the alert was raised, so they were on standby, and so the team leader here calls them in, and they will just fire like the storm this area, and I'm going to, yeah, we don't really care which one, I'm going to kill those three here. So that's yeah, a bit less stressful on this side. So my team leader has been activated. Sniper is in Overwatch, everybody else is in Overwatch, except my assault guy. I'm going to leave him in the middle, so from where the threat here, he will be able to open the door here, move there, or go towards the back to cover the rear door. We'll see. Jumping on to the upper phase. So first thing is that this insurgent here will move here, and he will fire in the back of my advisor, hitting him, so he doesn't have a lot of choice, a lot of chance. Yeah, it's an 18 plus, so it's a miss, obviously. Next, for those two guys, I'm going to assume they both go toward the same direction, they are together. So 1, 2, 3 on this side, 4, 5, 6 on the left door. So it's a 5, they are both going to that back door. So here, one action point, they move, second action point that they arrive on the door. I'm going to just do some breach action with them. Again, that's a bit house rule because it's not really planned in the rule. So that's it for here. Now we jump onto those two threat tokens here that move. So the first one here move there, second one will move and be inside the arches. So first one, it's a 19, 3 fighter plus 1 leader. So this scenario here, so 3 fighter plus 1 leader. In this scenario here, there is no leader that can call reinforcement because it's already just waves of enemy. So I'm going just to replace the leader by just a basic rifleman, just a basic fighter, I mean. So here I have this first group. Now the second group. Hey, 17. Oh, okay. So we start to have some enemies. So I thought, okay, that mission might be too easy. I'm just going to assume they are all here because I'm struggling to go underneath the arch. Can I remove the floor easily? No, it's a bit stuck. So yeah, I'm going to assume we have a large crowd of enemy coming from here now. Yeah, I thought the first few turns were a bit easy, even though I lost one man, one is injured. But now I think things start to get spicy. So yeah, we are going to trigger some Overwatch there. So first guy here, they are all in cover behind that vehicle. They are all in cover. First guy triggering the Overwatch is my gunner. It's an Overwatch shot, so I can't use any of his skill, but it's still 2 shots hitting on a 9+, 4 and 11. The first insurgent is killed. I'm going to fire next with this one and after with this one. So the second guy that fire in Overwatch is the local fighter. It's a 14+, it's a 16, one more insurgent kill. And then I have my advisor hitting on a 9+, it's a 13. So actually not too bad. 3 insurgent dead. 3 insurgent dead. But now we activate those insurgents. So each insurgent will move, staying in cover, and will fire. So this guy move and fire. We have this guy. Let me try to grab him. I'm going to pause the camera, move everybody in firing position, and do the shots. Okay, so that's basically all the enemy. Now they are all going to fire. Each of them is going to fire. The closest threat is my gunner. Well, let's do in order. I'm going to do first one that fire at the gunner. So all hit on a 18 plus because I am in cover. Oh, sorry, I am in cover and with a body armor. So all hit on a 18 plus. First one is a miss. Second one, 16 plus. It's also a miss. Third one, it's an 8. And last one is a 5. So total of 4 suppression points. 4 miss, but still 4 suppression points. So yeah, I don't have two action points to use in the following turn. Well, not too bad, not too bad. We jump on to turn 5. We finally packed all critical intel. We can get out. We can try to get out. So let's see. First, we have a Fog of War card on a 5. It's a 4, no Fog of War card. We have 3 threat token that spawns. 3, 4, and 6. Okay, so one more here. We don't have line of sight. We can't reveal it. One more here. Also don't have line of sight. And one more over here. And also no line of sight. Starting at the turn 5, we don't have enemy just on 1 and 2. Anything else will be some enemies. So yeah, we need to get out as quick as possible now. So, jumping on to the player phase, I'm going to move out with my medic. He's going to, well, I'm going to first actually activate my team leader. My team leader is going to start to move to go down. He's going to arrive here. Next, he's going to give one of his action points to my medic. My medic has 3 action points now. He's going to move out up to this guy, and he's going to heal this guy. Healing costs 2 action points, that's why I gave him that extra action point. So now that local fighter has 2 action points, he's going to use 1 to move up to here, and 1 to just open the door. So let's imagine that the door are open. Well, it doesn't take any action to open the door, but yeah, let's imagine that I'm going to place him in Overwatch for now. Problem is that, yeah, all those guys, they are going to get shot at on their back. So I need to put some fire over here. So I might need to take them out. So where he was, yeah, I will never be able to, yeah. He's basically sitting here. The doors are open toward, let's just imagine there is no doors anymore. And now, let's see what I can do. I have my other guy here, deniable asset, that is going to get out. He's going to get out from this door. He's just going to actually move on this side and enter Overwatch there. So if they breach, he's going to be able to fire. Now, we need to reveal some of those threat tokens, but we have 4 enemies to deal with on the back. The gunner. He has a really cool ability, traversing fire. Basically, he can fire at all visible enemies, but that costs 3 action points. He has 1 action point left, so he can't do that. I'm going to use the beaten zone. So basically, he's going to fire, and if he kills an enemy, he can one of the second dice can be affected to another model. So firing, hitting on a 9+, yes, exactly what I wanted. 2 dice above 9, that means that, let's say he was firing at the 2 over here, the first dice kills an enemy, the second one kills the second enemy. So I think it's the first time I'm using the gunner class, and this ability is pretty cool. So that's it for this guy. Now I'm going to activate this one here. Is going to fire once, hitting, well, that's a miss, but because the advisor is near, I can re-roll that, and I'm hitting on a 13+, so that's 2 miss. That's 2 miss. Now what I'm going to do, my advisor will move here to gain line of sight on the threat token. What do we have here? We have a 10. 10 is 1 fighter, 1 harasser. The harasser is the machine gunner. So I don't have any more fighter. except the one in the box or the one already killed. So here we have one fighter and one harasser. So the fighter is visible. I'm going to fire at that guy. So 1 dice, 17, perfect. 17 is a kill on the fighter. But that's pretty much it. That's... Oh no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate my assault class. He's going to move out, move here. From there, he's going to fire at the harasser. Assault class... Yeah, now he has an SMG, so I'm going to fire 2 dice. Hitting, the enemy is not in cover, hitting on a 5+, 12 and 6, so the harasser is killed before he managed to fire his machine gun. Okay, so I think that's it for me. I have still one guy in Overwatch here, one guy in Overwatch there, and one guy in Overwatch below. I'm going to actually... No, he's too far to be able to reach the medic. But my second injured guy will move here, and next turn I will try to make my medic heal him. So now we jump onto the enemies. So for those two guys, they are going to try to breach the door. They breach it on an 11+. So first action on the left guy. Oh, it's a 19. So he breached the door open. My guy, which is here, fires immediately. It's not within 6, so it's going to fire 1 shot, hitting the enemies in cover. My guy is the deniable asset, he needed a 9+, so that's a miss. 1 point of suppression. So now the door is open, the enemy can see my guy, I'm going to remove the Overwatch. The enemy is going to fire, hitting... Oh! No, I'm lucky. My guy has a body armor and he's within cover, so it's an 18+. 17, it's a miss. And now the second guy is going to move in. When moving in, I'm going to trigger the Overwatch from the sniper. Triggering the Overwatch from the sniper. The enemy, he passed the door, so he's not in cover anymore. The enemy hit... Oh! A 1! Oh, the sniper completely failed that roll. So I'm going to move him here. He's going to get within 6, firing 2 dice at the enemy, hitting on a... Oh, it's still a 18+. It's a 10 and a 1. So that's 2 miss. And that guy here received 3 suppression points. Oh, hey. Yeah, pretty bad roll. So this threat token, I'm going to make him move up to... Yeah, I'm going to make him move a first action point up to here. Now, this insurgent here, he only has line of sight on the advisor, so he's going to fire at him 2 times. 8 and 3, not enough to kill him. 2 suppression points on him. Next I'm going to activate, well, those two. Those two will fire, so... Yeah, those 4 suppression points was from last turn, so I can remove them now. Those 2 guys fire at my gunner. They are both in cover, so each will fire 2 times actually. So first one fire 2 times, 13 and 11, not enough to kill him. The second one fire 15 and 10, both of them needed an 18, but that's a total of 4 suppression points on my guy. Again, is suppressed. Now I have this threat token that moves. We reveal what we have here. It's a 7, 7 is, oh, 1 fighter, 1 harasser, nice. So 1 fighter, the fighter, let's say that just to change a bit, is going to maybe arrive here and just look above the wall, and is going to fire right away. So he moves behind cover and then fire, it's a 5, so 5 suppression points. Now the sniper arrives on the highest elevated position on the board, which is not yet occupied. So he's going to be here, and he's going to just move over there and fire at my gunner again. The sniper, the enemy sniper has some better stat. It's a 16 plus, 2 dice because it's outside of 6. Oh, 19. So it's a successful shot. So that means my guy is injured, and because again he has a sniper rifle, it's another point of damage. So instead of being just injured, I am down immediately. Where are my down token? Yeah, that's one. So this guy is downed immediately. Damn it. Okay. Definitely starting to be interesting here. Do we have everything here? I fired with all the enemies. Yes, I did. So, yeah, let's jump onto the next turn. Turn 6, Fog of War card on a 4. It's a 1. Whew, okay. Yeah, let's jump. No, 3 threat token that spawn again. Need to really get out. Oh damn. Because now I can't manage to kill everybody, and as the threat raise, more and more enemies spawn. So 5, 5, and 6. So 2 threats on 5. Do I have somebody looking? Not really. So I have 2 threat token here, plus 1 more on 6, 1 more over there. And okay. Okay, so we jump onto the player phase. So the most dangerous threat is really this sniper here. I really need to take him down, and the model that has the best chance at doing that is my sniper. So I'm going to move my sniper here. So I already checked line of sight. He's in pretty good firing position, the sniper, because he has the palm tree that covers him from this side of the roof. So my sniper didn't have a line of sight, so he had to move over here to be able to fire at him. So I move my sniper. I have 2 dice and I have a scope. So yeah, I should roll once because I'm using a sniper dice. I'm rolling twice. I have an 8 and a 6. Oh my god. So both are missed. Okay, so first fail, I missed both of my shots. So now I'm going to activate my team leader. My team leader has the Empower ability. So he's going to grant an action point to the sniper. And next, I'm going to... Yeah, I basically want to... Damn, I wanted to use that extraction point on somebody else. Well, I need to move down at the ground floor here, so I'm going to move my team leader up to here. He won't be able to do much, to do anything else, but yeah, at least he's not in an open space like on the roof. So that's it. Now my sniper has a new action point. He's going to fire again at the sniper. So again, 2 dices, 5 and 1. What? Okay. Well, on the good sign is that the first 2 shots, each dice with a sniper rifle inflict 2 suppression points. So the first round of action inflicted 4 suppression points. Those 2 inflict another 4, so it's a total of 8. Well, it stopped at 6. So that guy is completely pinned. He won't be able to do anything against me this turn. So at least that's good. So now I need to move that injured model away from the roof. I need to... So basically, this guy here is in base contact with this one. Let me just put away the downed token for now. So this guy here is going to basically just drag my downed guy. So a first movement will bring him here. A second movement will bring him downstairs in base contact with my medic. My medic is going to do a healing action that will put this guy back on his feet with an injured token instead of a down one. So now this other guy here, I'm going really just to try to evacuate the area. So this guy is going to move a first move, then a second move. Yeah, downstairs here. Now for the others. So what I wanted to do with my team leader is basically move this guy here, like the assault guy here, in a flanking position and try to fire at what's coming there. But I can't, so I'm going to place this guy in Overwatch. He's going to cover the extract. This guy is going to move. I'm just going to put away a bit that trash bag. He's going to move there. From there, actually, he has line of sight on the two insurgents that are near the taxi. So here we can see he has a good line of sight. I'm going to assume that... Yeah, I'm checking the side of the taxi. And yeah, the side of the taxi is roughly here. So they are still considered as in-covered by the taxi. So it's going to be a medium shot. So I'm going to roll one die, and it's a 14. I needed a 14 plus for my local fighter. Great. Actually, a blind fire target. Well, don't want to use the blind fire. He's just going to kill that enemy. Next, I can't do anything else. Next. I have this guy here. This guy is going to move and enter this vehicle in the driving seat. Next, my gunner is going to move and enter the vehicle in the driving seat. Now I have one more thing to do. It's with my deniable asset. Let me check. So the deniable asset has the double agent skill. Basically, we can take control of any op4 model on the board. I'm going to take control of this one over here. This one have a 180 degree line of sight. That means you can see what we have here. I'm going to reveal that. We have a tree. Oh, it's two fighters, so not overly bad. For now, as long as this guy doesn't fire at any enemy, he still remains undetected. He's still part of the op4. But, well, I really want to fire at some enemy. So first thing is going to fire at this guy on his back, rolling 2 dice, hitting on 11 plus. Oh, double two. That's a big fail. Okay, so yeah, that's a... The dice are not with me on today's... like, as usual, I'm recording this video across multiple days, and today I only had bad rolls. Damn, I really wanted to kill that one and start to engage the second one. But yeah, I'm going to fire again at the other one here. No, I'm firing at one of the... Well, that doesn't change anything. Yeah, no, let's fire at this one here. I have a 14, so the 14 kill this one here. So I fully activated this one, can't do anything else on this model. So what I'm going to do next is that... Oh, I have 3 points of suppression. Oh, I forget about that. I can't do anything else. I wanted to go in Overwatch with my guy, but I can't do anything else. So yeah, that's it for me. we jump onto the up 4 phase. So up 4 phase, here there are two guys. So their first move is always to go to a cover. So this one will move behind the barrel and he will fire. It's within 6, so he fire 2 dice, hitting on an 11 plus a 20. This guy is killed. And now this guy is going to advance here, taking cover on the open door to fire at my deniable asset. Here it's past 6 inches, so only 1 dice. Hitting on a 18 plus, it's a 12, so 1 point of suppression on me. Now on the other side, the enemy sniper can't do anything. Here this guy has in line of sight my guy, is in cover next to the vehicle, is going to fire 2 times, so 2 dice, hitting on a 15 plus, 14 and 12. It doesn't hit me, but it inflicts 2 suppression points. There is another guy over here, this one doesn't have line of sight on my guy, so what he's going to do instead is start to move from the cover of this wall. Here he's going to move up to here. From there, he doesn't have line of sight and he enters Overwatch. The fighters, like the basic soldier, the basic enemy fighter, they don't do 2 moves, they always do 1 move. If they don't have line of sight, then enter Overwatch. Next, we have 1 threat token here. That threat token is going to move. From there, we reveal it with our guy here. So what do we have? We have 10. 10 is 2 fight. Oh no, an advisor. So 1 advisor plus 2 fighters. Okay, so let's grab the card. So now both can be activated. I'm going to first activate the foreign advisor. Is there an enemy in line of sight? Yes, proceed to step 2. It's not within grenade range. Is the advisor in cover? Not really. So first step for the advisor is to move in cover. So let's say that he's going to move next to the car here. Maybe the door here is open, so just trying to take cover. So that's considered as cover. He's going to fire at this guy here. He's going to fire 1 dice, hitting on a 12 plus. And it's a 2, it's another miss. This guy reached 3 suppression points, is now suppressed. The 2 fighters here are going to do the same. They all need to move and fire. The problem is that here, we don't really have any cover. So I'm going, this door here should be open. One of the guys, actually this one is spawned here and move there. So I'm going to place 1 guy in the door here. He's going to fire at me, and the second guy is just going to move here and fire from above the vehicle. So 2 dice. Those who are basic fighter, they hit on a 15 plus. 3 and 3, total of 5 suppression points. I'm almost pinned, but not yet. And oh, I forget what 1 enemy model. I was looking for him when I picked the 2 fighter. I was actually looking for exactly that model, and I couldn't find him. So let's see what he can see. And the good news is that, well, he can't see anybody from this point of view. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to assume that he doesn't have line of sight. Either he enter Overwatch or he go down to fight on the ground. So 1, 2, 3 is going Overwatch. 4, 5, 6 is going to move down. 1, 2, 3 is going to stay in Overwatch. I hope I don't forget this one on the following turn. So that's it for this turn. We jump on to the next turn. So next turn, jumping on turn 5, we have a Fog of War card, I think, on a 3. And we have a fog of war card. So let me actually shuffle those cards, because I did, basically, since I started recording some Haywire video, I never shuffled that deck. My idea was to encounter every event once before shuffling everything. So yeah, last time we picked the last one was the sniper. And now I'm just going to shuffle back the deck and we'll see what we have. So, what do we have? We have an ambush now. At the end of the player phase, randomly select one of your soldiers and place one of our soldiers that has line of sight on this model without cover in between them. Okay, that's an interesting card. So that's it for the Fog of War card. Now we have some enemy, some threat token that spawn, 2, 4, and 5. Let's... Oh no, wait one. I just noticed I completely forgot something. So let's rewind a bit. This guy, I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to keep those dice rolled for later. But I just completely missed those two guys here. So those two threat tokens, where is my... Here. Those two threat tokens. So the first one, maybe, you know what? I'm trying to be as precise as possible. So here, if I move that guy, he arrives exactly here. And the second one is just behind. So now, is there actually a line of sight? So you tell me... There is really no line of sight on this side, which is great. But there is one with the sniper. Like if you look, where it is? Oh, it's over there. Yeah. So basically, imagine you skip the gunner which is in the vehicle and not on the roof of the car, but the sniper that is just behind. Well, those two guys can see the sniper. Damn! Oh, damn! That's dangerous for my sniper. So we can reveal the two threat token, 12 and 3. So it was on the threat level 6, 12, 2 fighter, oh no, 1 rocketeer, and 2 fighter, and the 3 were, so total of 4 fighter and 1 rocketeer. So let's grab 1 fighter, 1 rocketeer, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 fighter. Let's place those. Okay, so that's what we have here. Very dangerous. So first, the insurgent here, the first one, he has an enemy line of sight, it's the sniper. So he needs to move to cover, but he's already in the cover here. Stay here, fire at the sniper. 1 dice hitting on a... well, that's a miss. 1 suppression point on my sniper. Then the other will basically do the same. I'm going to leave the second one in the alley. Or you know what? Maybe not. He will move up to here and he will fire at this guy. So here it's in close proximity, so 2 dice hitting on 12 plus, that's 2 miss, but it still pinned this guy. This guy can't move anywhere. That other one here, move there, closest threat, it's this one. This is 1 dice hitting on a, and that's a 14, that's enough to down this guy, not down, injured this model. Now I have the rocketeer. The rocketeer, I'm going to assume, is going to fire at the sniper. So he's there with the rocket firing at the sniper. So my sniper is in cover, he has a body armor, so the rocketeer needs an 18 plus to be able to hit me. It's an 8, it's a miss. Now I'm going to roll a scatter dice to see where the rocket lands. So since here there is a bit of elevation, we'll see. So first, so the grenade lands 5 inch on the right, so basically he was aiming up here and the rocket land 1, 2, 3. So basically it explode or it go away of the building over here, which is okay, kind of great. I was really afraid of that shot. There is still one fighter to activate behind my rocketeer, so I'm just going to move him here. And he will fire at the sniper because he's the only one he can see. One shot hitting on 18 plus 16, so that's a second suppression point on my sniper. So not too bad, not too bad. So that's it. That's it for now. We can finally jump onto that next turn. Turn 7. We have damn. I used one of the dice I wanted to use to mark where the spawn point landed. I think I roll a 2, like 2, 4, 5. So let me grab 3 threat token. So there is one on 4, one on 5, and one on 2, which is over there. I think it was like that. So first thing, I'm going to reveal what we have on this threat token here. We have a 2. A 2 is, oh no. Let's grab this one. We have a True Believer. So we have a True Believer here, plus 2 fighters. Okay, so I'm starting to get low on fighter. They are all deployed on the board. This guy not anymore in Overwatch. This guy not suppressed anymore. And this guy is 1 point of suppression. Yeah, so we start to have a lot, and really a lot of enemies. My ID, I need to clear this area first now. I really need to clear this area first now, and my idea next will be to maybe deploy a smoke grenade and try to evacuate with the vehicle. But first, let's aim at the suicide bomber, like the True Believer. I have my SMG guy, is going to fire 2 times. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, 19, perfect. He killed the guy with the suicide vest, so True Believer. S-Vest, when targeting a True Believer, if the shot kills the target, roll a d20. On a 15 plus, the vest detonate. That's where I want that vest to detonate. Please. 12, damn. I wish it explode and kill the 2 other guy. That would have been perfect. But yeah, that's it for now. Now I'm going to... What's the range? Do I want to throw in a frag? Let's actually throw a frag. It's going to be an easy shot. A frag or a stun? Frag or stun? Let's try a frag grenade. Yes, 12. I needed 5 plus, so it's a 12. The grenade landed exactly in between and killed the 2 other guys. I could have done, something a bit better. But yeah, that's it for now. Here, this guy is injured and pin can't be activated. So what do we do with the rest of the team? So let me pause the camera a bit to think at what best I can do. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, what I wanted to do. I'm going to do that anyway. This guy, which is injured, is sitting in the vehicle, is going to drive the car, and is going to place it, well, let's do that right away. He wants to cover, just add cover for the rest of the team to escape. So he just advance and just slam, actually. There is a rule for trying to drive on top of enemies, so let's try to do that. I want to roll over this guy. So knock down a model. So basically, I'm going to roll an 11 plus, and on an 11 plus, is he kill or is he moving out? So on an 11 plus, he will jump out. So it's a 2, so he didn't manage to avoid that, so I'm just moving on top of him with my, my vehicle. Unfortunately, this model here is injured. That means I don't have a second action point to move out of the vehicle and take cover behind. But I'm like model inside vehicle are anyway considered in cover, so yeah, at least we have that for now. On the other side, here my medic, he will advance and jump on the back of that pickup truck, and he's going to throw in a smoke grenade roughly here. Actually, yeah, let's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be an easy shot. It's a 15. The grenade land exactly where he wants. Let me grab like a smoke template. So, smoke grenade has a 3-inch radius, so that's basically a 6-inch area of effect. And here, that's basically my Wall Street that is covered in smoke. Within smoke, enemy can still fire, but only hit on a 19 plus, and there is also no suppression happening through smoke. So basically, here there is a wall that is covering a bit my team, and now my goal is to try to escape. So here I have this guy that will move on board this vehicle, this guy that will move on board of the side of this vehicle. So that's it for here. And yeah, this vehicle, he has only one action point, so he can do a single move, so 6, 12. So that first vehicle will arrive roughly here. Now for the second vehicle over here, I first need to bring my sniper inside. So sniper will do a first move roughly up to here. Second move, he will climb here. Here I have my guy with my AK here. He will jump on board. With his second action point, he's going to fire at this guy. One dice hitting on a 9 plus, it's a 3, it's a miss. My team leader is going to move on board of the vehicle, and he will also start to move, and he will be, I'm going to remove the door, just so we better see where roughly is the second car. I should have done a version open and a version close of each of my doors. So that's it for now. And I hope it will all go well. So this guy here is in Overwatch, so he's going to fire at the front vehicle. The front vehicle, let me check the rule. I'm not playing a lot with the vehicle rule, so I'm a bit rusty on that. So first, if a vehicle is moving, instead of 6 of a easy shot, it's a medium shot. And if the vehicle is also partially hidden, partially in cover, it's going to be even harder to shoot. So here we can indeed don't see well the vehicle, so it's going to be a hard shot. It's an 11, so it's a miss. He completely missed the first vehicle. So that's it for the Overwatch on this side. Now we jump, onto the enemy phase. Yeah, nothing else to do for my team. Yeah, jumping to the upper phase. I'm going to start by the most easy ones. So we have this first one here that moves. He arrives roughly next to the trash here, and he enters Overwatch. This model here is in cover, and he has line of sight on an enemy vehicle, on an enemy watch, which is me. And he's going to do 2 combat roll, a 1 and a 8. Both roll miss the vehicle. Next, there is this guy here. He will advance, and he will arrive just on the side of this building, which is not far enough to fire at me. Now on this side there are 4 different insurgents. So basically every one of them, so I'm going to do them in order. First one arrive, he see this guy, he fire at this model. So I was just checking the rule, the enemy fire at the vehicle itself, not directly at the model inside. So here this one moves and he fire at the vehicle. 2 rolls, that vehicle move, but it's not in cover, so it's going to be a medium shot. The medium, where are the stats? So it's going to be a 15 plus, a 12 and a 4, both shot missed. Now I'm going to do the same with this one here, is going to advance, fire, 20, we have a 20 and a 12, so that's one first shot hitting the vehicle. Rocket launcher, technically, in reality, well, with the backblast and all of that, I'm not sure it will really happen, but let's imagine he fire with the rocket launcher, double 12, that's a miss, the rocket went away, and then there is a last one that arrived. Let's say he managed to see the vehicle and fire, and that's also a miss. So only one shot managed to hit the vehicle. We jump onto those guys. Those guys, I'm just going to advance with all of them. Those guys are completely blocked by the line of sight. So they are only going to hit on an 11 plus, on a 19 plus, my bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 enemy that fire. That's 3 miss and another 2. 16 and 18, that's another miss again. There is the smoke that is blocking line of sight. Okay, so we are good. We are good to go. And I think I forgot about the sniper. My bad again, I'm filming that video across multiple days, so I think I missed completely the sniper. So let's say that, yeah, the sniper is firing. The easiest threat for him might be, the easiest target for him might be the guy in the back of that vehicle. It's going to be an hard shot, because the vehicle is moving, because my guy is wearing a body armor. So let's check, it's going to be a 16 plus, and it's a 9, so it's a miss. So that's great, that's great. So that's it for this turn. We jump onto the next turn. I'm going to call this over. Basically, my idea is that this turn, this guy is injured, but he will still manage to jump on the back of this car. This guy here, we can imagine the sniper moving to the other side, the other seat. This guy who is not suppressed this turn will just move on this seat here. This guy will do the same, he will jump on this side, so my assault class can climb here, and they are all going to escape the board with the 2 vehicles here, leaving this one to rust. So that's it. That's it for this mission. Hope you like it. Let me know in the comment what you think of this new video. I have a new, where it is, something I still need to paint for a future scenario that I want to show you. It's this piece. So I printed that a while ago, still need to paint it, add some details to it, but yeah, you already see the kind of scenario I want to do with that piece of scenery. So yeah, maybe for the next one, or maybe more the one after. So yeah, stay tuned on the channel. Thanks everyone.